Upon reaching level 30 in Phase 2 of Season of Discovery, rogues will receive an email from C once again. This will kick off a questline to get us the Shadowstep Rune. Shadowstep gives us a short distance teleport and then movement speed buff to a target. It can be used in or outside of stealth. After getting your letter from C, make your way back to Silver Pine Forest to our Dead Drop hut, just outside of SFK. Interacting with the Dead Drop, you're going to get the quest, the Eye of Bosca. Find the Eye of Bosca inside the Scarlet Monastery. Alright. That means we need to make our way all the way up through Horde territory, into Tirisfal Glades, and up to Scarlet Monastery. Alright, so once you get to the Scarlet Monastery, you need to head around the back to the stables. You can find the shiny supply locker inside with their friendly little horses. Looting this is going to get us a disguise that we can use to infiltrate the Scarlet Monastery. Alright, so now we are heading into the actual monastery itself, and we need to head into Graveyard Wing. You have to zone into the zone without any allies present. That's the only way that the zones actually work with this whole rogue questline stuff. Once you're inside and you're not in a party, you can use the Scarlet Initiate's uniform to get your disguise. Such disguise. From here, we need to find a Scarlet Scryer. And then we can pickpocket out of them the Scryer's key. You can freely move throughout the dungeon without any worry, as long as you're wearing the mask. So here's a Scryer. Bunch of torturers. We need a stealth. Top a distract, so turn them all. And then pickpocket the Scryer to get the Scryer's key. Then we can leave the graveyard side, and we need to head over to the library wing. Inside the library wing, pop on our disguise once again. And then we need to head in and find the sparkling treasure box. Box will only spawn again if you are in here solo and you are not with a party member. So the room we're looking for is the Athenium. On the eastern side, heading towards the boss, you'll find this personal letterbox on the wall. Looting that with this Scryer's key is the next step. That'll get you a confidential message that you're able to read. Should you need to access the reliquary, I've hidden a key in the graveyard. It's inside a stone coffer beneath the floor of the northern mausoleum. There's a mechanism to raise the coffer and to activate it. You must sit on the two benches between the parts of the statues on either side of the graveyard. Now we're going to run our way out. What we're actually trying to do is we want to loot this thing here, but it's locked and requires the reliquary key. So we got to go get that thing. Heading back to the graveyard side, we now need to run past all of the Scarlet members and into the graveyard itself. Now, in the graveyard, the creatures there are not friendly to you, even if you're wearing the mask. So this, we have to start using our stealth. We're heading over, and we need to go to the northern mausoleum. But first, we need to activate the pressure plate that raises the treasure. So we have to head into these sections between the two statues, as the note suggested. We need to distract this guy so he faces away. Come over here. Go onto the bench. It's not actually interactable, and then you have to slash sit. You hear a faint click. That was step 1. Step 2, the other side. This side can be a little bit trickier because of all of the ghosts. Just gotta make our way patiently across. I would definitely recommend doing this in your level 30s. Or else all these things are gonna be really easy to aggro onto you. Sit down on your second bench. You hear a faint click. You hear the sound of stone moving. Now we have to head to that northern mausoleum. we can find this brand new stone coffer that didn't exist before. Looting up the stone coffer, you're gonna get that reliquary key. Once again, now we need to head our way on over into the library. Put on your disguise one more time and make your way through the library to that reliquary we found deep in the Hall of Treasures? Gallery of Treasures. In the Gallery of Treasures. Into the first nook, we can find the padlocked reliquary. Interacting with that with our key, we're able to loot the eye. With the eye in hand, we now have to head our way back to Shadowfang Keep and do the dead drop. So with the eye in our bags and we're back at the dead drop location, we just need to interact with the chest and drop off our eye. Success. Now, well, we have to head back to a major city. So I'm gonna hearth my way back, and then I'll receive new mail from C. For some reason, I'm getting 3 of each mail, but I only have to interact with 1. We've got C send us a new letter now that we're in a major city, and that is payment. You should have truly outdone yourself. Never would I have dreamed of possessing such an exquisitely morbid trophy as the Eye of Bosca? I don't know. Bosca. You have my sincere thanks. You know where to find the payment. All right, so now we had to head back to the drop spot to get our payment. So we're headed all the way back up to Silver Pine Forest, just outside Shadowfang Keep. Now we can just stroll our way back into the dead drop location and interact again with the lockbox. And that will get you your Shadowstep Rune, a short distance teleport and a burst of movement speed. I hope this guide helped you find your rune. I'm Zesty Fresh from Zaza Games, and we'll catch you guys next time.